He always pretended not to notice, stomping on the freshly planted flowers the gardener had just set in place. The moment he stepped foot on campus, everyone would avoid him, even the teachers, who would sound the alarm to warn everyone. The reason for all this? His father was incredibly wealthy, but all of that changed with the arrival of this new boy. This seemingly gentle and well-mannered boy caught Bob's attention immediately. Bob tried to provoke Jack with his words, but Jack remained calm and completely ignored him. Unexpectedly, Bob became even more aggressive. He demanded Jack empty his bag. Jack refused, which startled everyone around them. Bob, feeling humiliated by the stares of his classmates, couldn't take it anymore. He threw a punch at Jack. The next morning, Jack's grandmother came to confront Bob. She demanded that Bob apologize to Jack, but Bob refused. He even yelled at Jack's grandmother, threatening to call the police if they didn't leave immediately. Yet Jack's grandmother stood her ground, insisting that Bob apologize. As Bob went to slam the door in their faces, Jack's grandmother pushed it open, chanting something under her breath. The next day, when Bob looked into the mirror, he was stunned to find that his reflection was different. Something had changed. At school, Bob noticed that the other students no longer feared him as he prepared to retaliate against the previous humiliation.
Like how it feels.
Jack suddenly appeared and stopped the others. He pulled Bob to his feet and brought him to his grandmother's house. On his knees, Bob broke down in tears and swore to Jack's grandmother that he would never bully anyone again. He sincerely apologized to Jack. After that, Jack's grandmother began chanting once more, casting another spell. The following morning, Bob rushed to the mirror, anxious to see if anything had changed. Sure enough, he was back to his old self, but he had forgotten the promise he made to Jack's grandmother. Fueled by a desire for revenge, he stormed off to school and, as usual, stomped on the flowers the gardener had just planted. But just as he was about to leave, he was suddenly called out. When he turned around, Bob was shocked to see that the gardener was none other than his own father.